Good morning and welcome back to PSA TV. This is the Wake Up Call segment. I'm Avalon Williams. On the phone with us this morning, it's an anonymous caller from Tobago. They're actually employed with the Scarborough General Hospital as well. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm all right.
So we're just going to jump straight into it with the issue that you all are having at the hospital.
Okay.
You hearing me?
Yes, I am.
Right. So if you can just brief us on what's happening, because I know I released a story on what's going on there, but now I'm hearing, more stories coming out of the Scarborough General Hospital.
All right. Basically, there's nothing really going on with us other than we feel that we are not being heard and our issues are not being presented. Now, a lot of people are on contract.
Right.
So if 100% staff, out of 100% staff, let us say 85%, 90% is contract. So a lot of people will not come out and hear the views because most of the time we are victimized. So when we have little protests or move to rule, people get letters and all these things. So, a lot of people are afraid, and that is what probably keeping us at bay. And then a lot of people would see that, you know what you have, but you don't know what you will get. In that sense, so they're holding on to their jobs and making sure that they have job security as opposed to opening their mouths to say, well, this is what I deserve or this is what we're entitled to, that kind of way.
I know I spoke to someone earlier last week regarding what's happening at the Scarborough General Hospital in terms of the food that is being provided. There are no gloves and stuff to take patients' blood and all of that. Are you also aware of those issues?
Some of them. Sometimes we had no gauze. Sometimes we don't have medication for simple medication for older folks. We lack a lot of things, a lot of stuff. I understand that the kitchen on a rule basis where we don't have much food, so we have to make menus according to availability of goods. The A&E, they don't have gloves, they have no gauze, all these things. Right now, stuff real crazy. It's scary.
It is. What are your thoughts, the fact that your Prime Minister, he came from Tobago? I mean, I'm sure he's in and out of the country. Have you all, how does Tobagonian feel, under this PNM regime? Are you all seeing any sort of changes?
Changes. I think he neglects Percy. He neglects his people. To say that he's from Tobago. And we are like, the mat that he walks on and he just rubs his dirty shoes on. Basically. He doesn't take our issues into consideration. You really don't see him, but there's a lot of nepotism, so we don't know if it is that he sends his people on you and they just infiltrate, or is it something else above that? We have no idea, basically, within territory, but we just feel that we are just the garbage thrown on the side because he has the majority of votes here in Tobago. And we are totally neglected, especially in our healthcare system.
I know because I've seen an article highlighting where they said that Tobagonians, their healthcare system is collapsing. I mean,
Our health is in a mess. It's in a mess.
And any word from the CEO and the secretary as well?
And you do from the CEO on this page. You don't really hear them, and you just see action. You just see things happening, and you tend to ask yourself, what's going on? How this come about? Who are these people who put these things in place without any kind of policy? You can proceed there without giving any indication to us. You know, things are just perhaps they just come on Monday morning, perhaps it happen, and you just have to work to see.
I know they said that a lot of you all are on contracts for over 10 years now, and you all are still awaiting your gratuity as well. Have you all gotten any feedback in terms of that? Because I know a meeting was started for March the 30th.
No feedback whatsoever, because they told us that we was getting it last year. That didn't materialize, and then they gave us from December to March. So within that time frame, you would have gotten something.
Right.
I am understanding that some people, very few, but the majority of people never got anything, and people still waiting. And as I said before, a lot of people are afraid to ask anything or protest or to rule as such, because people are being victimized. From the time you open your mouth to say something, you get a letter, or they move you, or something like that.
So workers are scared to come forward and speak.
Say that again?
So workers are scared to come forward and speak because they're going to be given letters.
Basically.
I also got some complaints about there's a blue and pink room being refurbished at the old hospital. Are you also aware of that?
Blue and pink room.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of it, but I mean, the way how things are by us, when we were at the old hospital, everybody used to intermingle and we would know what's going on. But when we are in Single, we are kind of away from everybody. You know, and everybody has their own departments and stuff. So you really wouldn't know what's going on in every single department unless it is like on TV or radio, or, you know, you usually have a protest or something like that. So I'm really not sure. It could be impossible, but I'm not sure. And I don't want to say yes, and I don't want to say no.
Okay, could you just, if you can tell us in a few words, you know, what exactly you all are asking for in Tobago right now?
What we are really asking for is some kind of aid. Let us hear our views. We need, there are situations in Carriacou that needs to be handled and handled properly. Our departments are lacking. Monies are lacking because some of us need gratuity, some of us are owed back pay. People want the money, they have things to do. We need our suppliers to be paid, where foods and medicine is, you know, that most of that is important. Our suppliers for the kitchen, I know some people were saying that the kitchen is lacking food. The suppliers not being paid on time, suppliers holding back POs because they're not being paid. You know, just our healthcare needs to be sorted. And the right people need to intervene and do what needs to be done to get us back on par. And I guess that is all what we are asking. Give us what we are owed, give us what we are entitled to, make our departments workable with the items that we need to use for the public and for staff. And I think all should work, everything should pan out there.
Well, I'm hoping so myself. I want to thank you so much for taking this opportunity to have this interview with us this morning. Is there anything you would like to say before we end this discussion?
Not really, but I think we need our Secretary of Health needs to blatantly be removed. I am saying that because she is not doing what she is supposed to do under under her tenure, right? And just making a mess of everything, and our uh, Mr. Charles, he says nothing. He's not even intervening on our behalf. He also should be removed. And if that is not the case, then Mr. Rowley should be able to intervene and make our healthcare system better, or at least good enough that we can work with what we have, or work within our means, and make sure that the people of Tobago is in all terms good and on par with our healthcare system.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So that was an anonymous caller there from Tobago, calling from the Scarborough General Hospital. She's asking for the Secretary of Health, Dr. Agatha Carrington, to be removed, and also Mr. Kelvin Charles. He should also be removed. And they're also calling on the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, to intervene to deal with the situation that's happening coming out of the Scarborough General Hospital. They're asking for money that is owed to them for 10 years now, which is outstanding. So I'm hoping that they do get a speedy recovery as what's happening over there at Tobago. We're going to toss a short break and come right back.